Yeah, I want to laugh about my mom's comment that I'm homeless and on drugs. Rather than admit circumcision's wrong, she made me wrong for a number of things. She will not apologize for it. She all she said is it's not her fault, and it is. She asked for it. She said it's cleaner, and she has not maybe say something like it was a different time, I wouldn't do it now, I'm sorry that happened. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. I'm homeless and on drugs, which is really funny because she's about to be. The man that she's with has the house. It's in his name. So she doesn't own it. And all he has to do is want to step out or away from that relationship. And she is homeless and on drugs. She believes in getting medicated by a therapist. You know, therapist is the rapist. If you pull apart therapist, it comes out as the rapist. So she believes in having a relationship with a therapist where they dose her to feel good, right? And she doesn't actually own her house. Her husband does, who is not a loyal or good person, right? So I find that funny that her insult for me is I'm homeless and on drugs when she is actually very close to homelessness and on drugs herself. So she's just a petty, horrible person. Like people who end up in shitty relationships, I can't help it because it's my family, it's my parents. But people who end up in shitty, horrible relationships with people kind of deserve it. They really put themselves in those circumstances. They go out of their way to do that. So rather than admit she's wrong or that circumcision was even a crime, she didn't even have to take the blame. She just had to be like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you. I wouldn't do that now. We were talked into it. The doctors forced it. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. I'm wrong for not liking it. I'm weird for wanting. Ugh, she's a horrible person. She is. Like, the actions that she's done. And my sister's worse. My sister's a murderer. My sister is not a kind or nice person at all. And she has, like, even when we were kids, she'd be like, yeah. They just have crazy things about them. Like, my sister, one time, for like 5 years, all she'd eat is this frozen pizza. It was the only thing. She did that until she freaking had blood coming out, right? One brand of frozen pizza. That was the only meal she could have. She used to say she's a bad person. She does things like take boob pills and take like mineral oils to lose weight and stuff like that. Yeah, they drink mineral oil so that they freaking have no body weight, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, anorexics are mean. Like you don't ever look at the like skinny model look in private life. They are absolute nightmares. Um, so and their kids will die in their wombs. They have to gain weight to have children, and if they don't, they won't be able to reproduce. You'll have a kid born with like neural problems because they didn't eat anything. Hey, I know I'm making a baby, but I'm gonna diet so I don't get fat. That's the type of crazy. That's a type of crazy. But yeah, I can't believe her comment that I don't like circumcision because I'm homeless and on drugs when in fact I know she's on drugs. She's on way more drugs than I'm on. I've had a root beer today. That's it. So, um and that she doesn't own the house she lives at. Her man does, who is not really a like nice, good or supportive person. So,